Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning viewers. In this video we will be seeing about the Jupiter transit which is going to take place on November 20th 2021. Jupiter moves from Capricorn to Aquarius and it stays there for about 145 days, a maximum 5 months. Then it moves away from Aquarius to Pisces during 13th of April 2022. We will be seeing based on the Jupiter's position as well as the places it aspects as well as position of Rahu Ketu and Saturn for each and every zodiac sign, what are the probable benefits a person could get during this period. If you are new to this channel, keep this channel subscribed so that you will get my instant updates whenever I release it. On 20th of November 2021, during the transit, you could see the planetary position being displayed here, where the star is Rohini, and in Taurus you could see there is a conjunction of planets Rahu and Moon there, and in the Libra you could see Mercury is along with Mars, and in Scorpio Ketu is along with Sun, and in Sagittarius you could see Venus, and at Capricorn Saturn being a ruler. Aquarius you could see Jupiter there, that is Jupiter has moved on that particular time, that is around 11:30 p.m. on that same day from Capricorn to Aquarius. On 13th of April 2022 it is Pushya star where Moon is at Leo, and at Libra you could see Ketu there, and at Aries there is a conjunction of planet between Rahu and Mercury. I could see Saturn being ruler at Capricorn, and at Aquarius you could see Mars is there along with Venus, and Jupiter had moved on that particular day to Pisces, that is you could see in Pisces Jupiter is along with Sun. So this is the planetary position once the Jupiter gets transit from Aquarius to Pisces on 13th of April 2022. So, in Aquarius, Jupiter stays only for 145 days hardly. Now we will be seeing for each and every zodiac sign what is the impact based on the Jupiter's position and the places it aspects. Virgo, the sixth zodiac sign. For Virgo, Jupiter moves from 5th house to 6th house. This is not favorable for them because Jupiter seems to be responsible for the 4th and 7th house, is moving to the 6th house. The 6th house indicates enmity. You may find problems with the life partners, their business partners, as well as mother side family during this particular period. So the position of Jupiter is not encouraging for them, but at the same time, the places where it aspects, like the 10th house, 12th house and the 2nd house, seems to be highly powerful for them. So Jupiter gives both positive and negative effects after the transit. Also, if you see in the 5th house, Saturn becomes highly stronger there because now so far it is being controlled by Jupiter. So now here Saturn becomes functionally more powerful negative planet, as well as Rahu at the 9th house becomes highly negative also. So when you consider this 5th and 9th house, which is responsible for the children and the children's growth and their education, so some of them, the children may not listen to them, they may not study well during this particular period. 9th house indicates father side family. They may not have good rapport with this the father side people. They may have problems. They do not have lucky times during this time, and they may have problems with the father's health. They need to struggle a lot. All these things may happen during this particular period. Now Jupiter aspecting the 10th house, a good time for those who are jobless. They can get good job opportunities. Those who are in the teaching line, they can enter into a good schools and colleges and find a good placement there. So teachers is a very good time. They can get good opportunities in good schools, as well as for those in the colleges. So 10th house indicates the workplace. So those who are already working as a teacher or any other institution, there are chances they will get good promotion, get good increments. All these things can happen for them. Those who are in the IT field also, there are good chances they will get a good income during this particular period. Now Jupiter aspect in the 12th house indicates some expenses, so that we can say from positive expenses. So once you see the positive expenses, it indicates expenses for marriages, for purchase of land or assets. All these things can happen for them. So they will have a sound sleep during this period also. When Jupiter aspect in the second house, it becomes very powerful in the communication front. So those who are in the communication field, so they work as communication as a base. This is a good time for them to get a good fortune during this period. Some of them who are in the marketing field or sales field, they'll get good business and they'll get good incentives. All these things can happen during this time. But when you see Saturn becomes highly powerful and it will start aspecting the 7th house of this zodiac sign. So there may be problem with the life partner. So husband may find problem with the wife, or wife will have problems with their husband. So the life partners, there will be continuous problem, and they will have some enmities also. Some may go deep into divorce also. So they should live in a very adjustable way, otherwise they will lead into many problems. Those who are unmarried, it is not so easy to get a good married life during this time. Alliances may get disturbed also. So the pending alliances, it will prolong for getting into a fruitful decision. So those who are doing business, it's not a right time. There may be problems with the business partners. Whatever the investments they make, they'll have some losses during this time. So as Jupiter itself is in the 6th house, it indicates enmity and a lot of borrowings, and they need to borrow money for the business, and they may not able to pay back the money also. So this is some of the struggles they will find during this particular period. Now Saturn aspecting the 11th house, so sometimes they may not get the profit in time. So if they give money to somebody, they will not return it back in time. At the same time, those who are working, they may not get salary 100%. There may be a dip in the salary, or the salary may come in a delayed way. So for example, if a person has to get a salary on 1st, they may get on 10th or 15th. So these are some of the negative aspects when Saturn aspecting the 11th house. Again, when you see the Rahu at the 9th house, it will give troubles to the father side family. Father may not get in align with the children, and there may be problems with the grandfather's side, and some may not get expected luck during this time. So these are some of the negativity of Rahu. So children, they may not study well. So marriages, there may be some disturbances. But at the same time, communication, if a person is working in communication as a base, like teachers or salespeople or marketing persons, a good time for them to gear up and get some good business also. So those who are working in a company, especially in IT field or in any teaching institutions, they will get a good time during this particular period. So considering all those aspects, we can say for Virgo, this Jupiter transit can fetch them up to 75% positivity.